Imagine a bird so big that its wings stretch out wider than the tallest person you know. This is the magnificent white-tailed eagle, a true giant of the skies. With a massive wingspan that can reach up to 2.5 meters, it's the largest bird of prey in the entire United Kingdom. These incredible birds, sometimes called sea eagles, have huge, powerful yellow beaks and talons that are perfect for catching their food. They are a breathtaking sight, soaring high above the land and water with their broad, fingered wings that look like giant planks gliding through the air. Seeing one is an unforgettable experience, a real connection to the wild heart of nature. For a very, very long time, these amazing eagles were a common sight all across Wales. They nested on high cliffs by the sea and hunted along the rivers and lakes, a natural part of the Welsh landscape. Their Welsh name, Eiriau y Môr, which means eagle of the sea, shows just how important they were to the people and the environment here. They were the kings and queens of the Welsh skies, a symbol of wildness and strength. You can almost picture them perched on an ancient tree, surveying the beautiful valleys and coastlines that have been their home for thousands of years. Sadly, a long time ago, things changed for the worse for these wonderful birds. People began to hunt them, and their natural homes were slowly lost. About 150 years ago, the very last white-tailed eagle disappeared from Wales. The skies became a little emptier, and a special piece of Welsh nature was gone. It was a sad time for wildlife, as the country lost one of its most iconic and impressive animals. The silence left behind was a powerful reminder of how easily we can lose the precious wildlife that makes our world so special and diverse. But now, there is fantastic news. After more than a century, a brilliant plan is being made to bring the white-tailed eagles back home to Wales. This is a story of hope, showing that we can work to fix the mistakes of the past and help nature heal. Scientists and wildlife experts are working together on a project to carefully release young eagles back into the Welsh countryside. This exciting mission aims to give these majestic birds a second chance to fly free over the mountains and shores of Wales, just as they did so long ago. Bringing back an animal as important as the white-tailed eagle is a very big job, and it needs a very special team. A group called Eagle Reintroduction Wales is leading the way. They are working with some of the best wildlife experts in the world, including the Durrell Wildlife Conservation Trust and the Wildfowl and Wetlands Trust, or WWT. These groups have lots of experience in helping rare animals and protecting their habitats. Together, they are making a careful and detailed plan to make sure the eagles have the best possible chance to thrive when they return to their ancestral home in Wales. The plan is very clever and is being done in careful steps. The team isn't just letting the birds go and hoping for the best. First, they have spent years studying the best places in Wales for the eagles to live, focusing on southeast Wales and the beautiful Severn estuary. They are now working to get a special license from Natural Resources Wales, the group that looks after nature in the country. If everything goes well, they hope to start releasing a small number of young eagles each year, beginning around 2026. This slow and steady approach helps the new eagle population grow strong over time. This project isn't just about the eagles, it's also about the people of Wales. The project leaders, like Dr. Sophie Lee Williams, know that it's very important for everyone to be involved and to understand what is happening. They have been holding meetings and workshops all across the country, talking to communities and listening to their thoughts. They have even launched a survey so that anyone can share their opinion about bringing the eagles back. This helps make sure that the return of the eagles is a success for both the birds and the people who live alongside them. This isn't the first time something like this has happened in the UK. Similar projects to bring back white-tailed eagles have already been a huge success in other places, like Scotland and the Isle of Wight in England. These projects have shown that it is possible for eagles and people to live together happily. The team in Wales is learning from these successes, using the knowledge gained to create the best possible plan. It shows that with careful planning and teamwork, we can bring back species that were once lost and make our natural world richer and more exciting for everyone. While many people are incredibly excited about the eagle's return, some people who work the land have questions and concerns. Farmers, especially those who raise sheep, are worried that these huge birds of prey might harm their animals. They are particularly concerned about their little lambs, which are small and vulnerable when they are first born out in the fields during the spring lambing season. Organisations like NFU Cymru, which represents many farmers in Wales, have spoken up about these fears, asking the project team for more information on how their livestock will be kept safe from potential harm. These worries are very understandable, and the project team is taking them extremely seriously. They have spent a lot of time talking directly with farmers to listen to their concerns and to share scientific facts. The team has pointed to studies from other reintroduction projects, like the one on the Isle of Wight in England, where eagles have been living since 2019. In all that time, there has not been a single confirmed case of an eagle harming a lamb. This evidence helps to show that the risk to farm animals is much lower than people might think, which is very reassuring information. So, what do these giant eagles actually eat? Scientists have studied their diets very closely, and the results are fascinating. The white-tailed eagle's favorite food is fish, which is why they are often called sea eagles. They are brilliant at swooping down to catch fish from rivers, lakes, and the sea. They also eat other water birds and small mammals like rabbits. Importantly, they are also scavengers, which means they act as nature's cleanup crew. They prefer to eat animals that are already dead, which helps to keep the countryside clean and healthy, and reduces the spread of disease. To make sure everyone feels comfortable, the project team is looking at ideas to support farmers. They are discussing plans that could help farmers if, in a very rare case, a problem did occur. This shows a commitment to working together and finding solutions that work for everyone, the wildlife, the environment, and the local communities. By listening to worries and responding with scientific evidence and support, the project hopes to build trust and show that bringing back the white-tailed eagle can be a positive step for all of Wales, creating a landscape where farming and fantastic wildlife can both flourish. Bringing the white-tailed eagle back to Wales is about more than just seeing a spectacular bird. It's about making the whole environment healthier. When a top predator like the eagle returns, it helps to bring the entire ecosystem back into balance. Think of it like a beautiful puzzle. For over 100 years, a very important piece of the Welsh nature puzzle has been missing. By putting that piece back, we help make the whole picture complete again. The eagles will play their natural role, helping to control populations of some animals and cleaning up the landscape, which benefits many other plants and animals too. The return of the white-tailed eagle is also a powerful symbol of hope. Wales, like many places in the world, has seen a decline in its wildlife, with some studies showing 1 in every 6 species is at risk of disappearing. Reintroducing the eagle sends a strong message that we are not giving up on nature. It proves that we can take positive action to reverse the damage that has been done and restore our country's amazing natural heritage. It inspires us to think about what other species we can help and how we can make Wales a wilder and more wonderful place for generations to come. For people who love the outdoors, for families and for tourists, the return of the eagles will be incredibly exciting. Imagine walking along a coastal path or canoeing on a river and suddenly seeing a white-tailed eagle soaring high above you. It would be a magical moment that you would never forget. This kind of experience connects us to the natural world in a deep and meaningful way. It can also be great for local areas, as people will travel to Wales just for the chance to see these magnificent birds, bringing what is known as ecotourism that supports local businesses and communities. Ultimately, helping wildlife like the white-tailed eagle also helps us. A healthy environment with a rich variety of life provides us with clean air and water, beautiful spaces to relax and play in, and a better world for our future. The story of the eagle's return teaches us a valuable lesson, that we are all connected to nature. By taking care of the animals and wild places around us, we are also taking care of ourselves and our own communities. The hopeful return of the Eiriau Moor is a triumph for conservation and a brilliant new chapter for wild Wales.